St. Patrick's Day is only 1 week away, and you are probably all set and ready to go, aren't you? No, you're not? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me help you out then. Do not worry, do not fret. I've got this one pattern that you can make and create 8 different patterns. Yes, you heard right. We can make 8 different projects out of one pattern. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Hello everyone and welcome to Amparo Wonderland. And you heard right, we are going to use one pattern to create 8 crochet projects. Yes, and the best part, well, let me tell you, the best part is that you can find all of these patterns in the description box down below. Yes, that's correct. All free patterns. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So you're probably wondering, what pattern exactly are you talking about here? Like, come on, let's go, jump right in. Yes, okay, let me tell you. They are shamrocks. The shamrock pattern. This is our first project where we literally use the shamrock pattern that I've been using in all of my previous videos. Well, not all, but the previous videos that I have made recently for St. Patrick's Day. Literally what I did is I took the shamrock pattern and I used 2 different yarns, and they are both worsted weighted yarn. So that means if you look at the back of the yarn, if you don't know what worsted weighted yarn is, when you look at the back of your yarn like this one, you will see in the back of the label down here a little yarn, and that yarn, as you can see, has the number 4 on it. And that means that it is worsted weighted yarn. And this one is specifically acrylic yarn, which is what I use for majority of my projects. And that's what I did with this keychain. So what I did is that I created the shamrock with 2 different colored yarns, the dark olive, which is the green, and the white, which is white. And the yarn specifically is called I Love This Yarn, which is a very budget-friendly yarn that you can check out, and I definitely recommend for beginners out there. But yeah, so that is our first project, the keychain. So you literally, like I said, create the shamrock, and then you just attach the keychain part to it. Very easy. That's it, and you've got a keychain, a shamrock keychain, perfect for St. Patrick's Day for yourself, to sell at your markets, whatever you like. Okay, so that is project number 1. So let's go ahead and move over to project number 2. Project number 2. Dun, 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 dun. You are probably wondering, like, what the heck is this? Well, this is our shamrock here at the top. And what I did is that I used single crochets down here, and I made a loop and single crochets back. And what this makes are actually 2 different projects. This can be used as a bookmark, or it can also be used as a cable holder. Here we've got our cable, and the way that it works is, so I'm going to coil my cable really quick like this, and we take our cable holder, and you just slip this around like this, all the way around till you get to the bitter end, and then you just slip the little shamrock right into that little loop, and you've got a cable holder. Dun, da, da, da. There you go, perfect for the St. Patrick's holiday if you like to keep up with it. The yarn that is used for this is also a worsted weighted acrylic yarn. I don't know the specific color or the brand because, sadly, I did not save that label, and it's a very old yarn. And as I said, this can be used as a cable holder and also as a bookmark. Let me present to you my book. And this is the little bookmark. Let's say this is the end of my page, and then I close it, and now it's good. We got our saved page with our bookmark. And if you don't like that loop, literally you just leave the loop out of it, And you can create just a straight stem to go with your shamrock. Okay, so let's go on to our next project. Here we've got our next project. This is a shamrock headband, and this one is worked up very easily as well, just like the other two. They are not very intricate. It's literally just chains, and then it goes to a shamrock, some chains, shamrock, chain, shamrock, and then end it with a chain. And then this goes around your head, and I made 2 different sets so that way you can see what you would prefer. This one only has 3, and this one, obviously, as you can count, it has 5 of them. And the beauty about this pattern is that you can actually also create the 5th project, which is actually a shamrock garland. So, just so you can see how it would look, I'm going to tie these 2 together just so you can have an idea. So when you're following the pattern, all you got to do is just extend the pattern until you get the length that you want. And as you can see, it will just hang like this, kind of like a garland. And you just hang it up on your wall or your fireplace or whatever you have. This is a perfect decoration. So easy to work up, so easy to make, very quick to make as well. So if you're on a bind and running out of time, this is definitely the one you want to work with when it comes to St. Patrick's Day decorations. Okay, so headband and a garland. Let's go on to the next one. Here is our next project. If you are following me, then you know that I have actually made a tutorial for these. This is our next project, which is a bracelet, our shamrock bracelet, and it slips right on there very easily. And the way that this is made is that you have a foundation chain of half double crochets with the changing of colors. This is also used with acrylic worsted weight yarn. We've got from I Love This Yarn, Desert Glaze, I Love This Yarn White, and our Yarn Bee Green, which is also for the shamrock in the middle there. But yes, that is very easy to make. If you're interested, I do have that tutorial, which I will link up on the card in the corner up there, so you can click it and check it out. It's very easy and very fun to make. So those are your shamrock St. Patrick's Day bracelets. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Here we are. This, you have probably no idea what it is, but maybe some of you do. This is a cup cozy, and what it is that it keeps your cup cozy. But yes, so this is very easily made. You create a slab. I like to call it a slab. The way this works is that you have the first half made up of rose, and then the second half also made up of rose but with a different color. And before you assemble, you want to create your shamrock as well, and then you attach it. And this is what my back looks like. Maybe you can do a little better, but it does not matter if you can see the green or not, because this does hide behind, because the cup goes right in here. And after you attach your shamrock, you mend the ends together, which creates the circle, the circle shape, and you can plop your cup in there and have your cup cozy. Yes, this one's a little more intricate than the other ones, but it is still beginner friendly, and it is perfect for St. Patrick's Day, just like all the other ones. Okay, so we're done with this one, and let's go on to the next one. And here is our last project. This was actually my most recent video that I have released. And the reason I put it on here is because I did use my shamrock for these wind spinners. That's what these are, wind spinners. The only difference is that I did add a stem on these ones. And like I said, all of these patterns can be found in the description box down below, so do not fret. And this one, actually, I made a tutorial that you can follow along with, and you can find that in the card up above on your right side over there in the corner. And it is super easy to make. It is a perfect decoration for the St. Patrick's Day celebrations, and you can sell them on your markets if you want as well. And if you're a beginner, this is a perfect way to practice your single crochets, your double crochets, and your slip stitches, and all of those basic stitches that you should know as a crocheter. And that's it. So those are all of our projects. I'm going to bring them all back in here so you can check them out. So we've got here all of our projects. We've got our keychain, which is very beginner friendly, very easy, very quick to work up. We've got our bookmark / cable holder, and you can't forget our shamrock headband or / garland. So those are your 8 projects that you can create out of one pattern. Yes, out of making one shamrock, you can literally use that shamrock and add up onto it and create all of these super beginner friendly projects and super quick to work up. The one that takes the longest, I would have to say, is the wind spinner. Next would be the cup cozy, and the rest honestly are super easy and very, very quick to make. Bracelets, super easy. Garland, super easy. Bookmarks are extremely easy. And of course, our keychains, which are, a snap. You will see that it can be made very, very quick. And that is all, everyone. So thank you so much for coming by. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about these projects. Which one would you try first? Which one are you more interested in? Or which one do you think is better? And thank you so much, as always, for coming by. And I really hope to see you all again in the next one. If you liked this video, then you are definitely going to love this video that you can find on the screen right there. You are not going to regret it. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.